become tradition, we present awards to the winners of the annual Memorial Day Essay Contest. It is important that the young people of our country understand the meaning of freedom and the price that must be paid to keep it. To capture their thoughts on the subject, the Kiwanis Club and the City Library sponsored an annual essay contest for 5th through 8th graders in conjunction with the Memorial Day celebration. This year, the theme was Let Freedom Ring, thanking those who have sacrificed. And Janice Dukes, Youth Services Librarian at the Peachtree City Library, deserves special recognition for managing this important part of the program. Where are you, Jen? There she is. We received 265 entries this year, representing several schools. Equals Elementary had the most entries with 135 students participating in the contest. We have with us today the top 3 winners of that contest who will receive their award from Tom Beckham, Kiwanis President, assisted by Admiral Jeffries and his wife Carol. And the first place winner will also read her essay. So I'd like to ask the first place overall winner, Kaitlin Latham, to please come and to read her essay and then receive her award. Kaitlin is a 5th grader.
Thank you for the honor in allowing me to recognize our servicemen and women. Let freedom ring, thanking those who have sacrificed. Our country's history and its success are based upon those who from its very beginning sacrificed in order for the whole of us to be free. Many of them leaving the comforts and conveniences of home to serve. How do you even begin to thank those special individuals who thought nothing of what may happen to them during their period of history, of peace, or war? Please accept my simple attempt to say thank you to those special men and women. No words I can write or speak can be enough for what they have done on my behalf. I would like to share with you some who thought sacrificing was a way of life. My grandfather, Command Sergeant Major Herbert P. Scully McCullough, U.S. Army, retired. He served for 30 years in the United States Army. He was a master parachutist and an Army Ranger. He began to sacrifice to his country when he was just 17 years old in World War II, in the Korean conflict, and lastly but not least, 2 tours of duty in Vietnam. He suffered separation from his wife and his children on many occasions. He was among groups of soldiers that were on Ground Zero and witnessed nuclear testing in Utah as a young man. He was on one of the planes headed to Cuba during the missile crisis before President Kennedy turned it back. He and others with them guarded African American students from protesters and rioters so that they could go to newly integrated schools in Montgomery, Alabama. And during the hot and swampy conditions of the jungles of Vietnam, he ate out of tin cans, and when he could, he took cold showers outside. There were few comforts available to him. There's a lot more to tell you about, but that's for another time. He died when I was just 3 years old. He had the best smile and made me laugh. He served his country with duty, honor, and dedication from my mom and dad, my brothers, and even from my baby sister, who he has never gotten to meet. He sacrificed for the freedom of speech of the protesters of the Vietnam War that spit on his shiny jumpers and called him ugly names. He did it for the ones that gave the ultimate sacrifice before him, for the people he never met. My grandfather's example of patriotic service to our country led others to have the same commitments, many of which may have served or are serving in the armed forces today. I have many family members that have served or are currently serving in their country proudly. Here are my family members I would like to say thank you to for my freedom. My dad, Lieutenant Colonel Michael Wayne Latham, U.S. Army retired 21 years of service. Grandfather Harold W. Latham, U.S. Navy Korean conflict. Uncle Stephen Price, 20 years of service, U.S. Army. Aunt Debbie McCullough, 12 years service, U.S. Army. Uncle Kevin Young, 10 years service, U.S. Army. Uncle Paris McCullough, serving U.S. Army. Uncle Steve Latham and Aunt Angie Latham, serving in Germany and Iraq, U.S. Air Force. Cousin Rob and Heather Blanchett, William Long, serving U.S. Army. Cousin Samuel Stroker, First Sergeant, U.S. Army, serving currently in Iraq. I am so thankful for these people listening and the many I'll never have the pleasure of knowing. I thank them for what they have done for me and others. That it is a gift that I'll never be able to repay except by appreciating them and by living by their examples in my own life. I will remember their gift by sharing them with future generations.
Please come, Mr. Beckham will come. There's an award to be presented. Mr. Beckham will present Kaitlin with a $200 U.S. savings bond, compliments of the Kiwanis Club of PTC.
I'm honored to present this to you, and it was a very nice gift.
Congratulations. Wonderful speech. Thank you so much.
Stephanie Clark, a fifth grader, she'll stay here, who attends Peoples Elementary School, earned second place. Stephanie's teacher was Mrs. Barron, so Stephanie, would you please come and receive your award? Stephanie will receive a $100 United States savings bond. And third place goes to Ayanna Graham, a seventh grader who attends Rising Star Middle School. Her teacher was Ms. Daniel Ayanna. Would you please come forward and receive your award? Ayanna will receive a $50 United States savings bond. In addition to the students' individual awards, a copy of the book, Remember D-Day, The Plan, The Invasion, Survivor Stories, has been placed in each winter's school media center in their honor, again, compliments of the Kiwanis Club. The fifth grade teachers of Peoples Elementary will receive an American flag that was flown over the United States Capitol to recognize their efforts in promoting the essay contest to students. Their students submitted 135 essays on this year's theme, the most of any one group. We'd like to ask Ms. Erin Robertson, principal for Peoples Elementary, to please come and receive this flag, which was flown over the United States Capitol thanks to Representative Lynn Westmoreland. And Admiral Carol Jeffers will assist in presenting the flag. Peoples Elementary will also receive an American flag for submitting the most essays of any one school participating in the essay contest. Again, Erin Robertson, principal, will receive the flag for the school. It was through the efforts of several teachers that a total of 135 students participated in the contest from that school. All other entrants in the contest have already received participation certificates, and we would like to thank all of our youth who participated, and thanks especially to the teachers who gave them the opportunity to participate.